Let me put the absolute fabulous soundtrack on, because this sounds absolutely great. That is the original soundtrack of this game. So, this is an RPG. It should take around 1 game year in order to... That much I know. It should take around 1 game year in order to do everything here. But the most important thing, and then it's finished. That much I found out. I have no idea how long a game year is, basically, but we'll find that out. Let me check quickly through the options, and that's all we have. How's the audio? I hope the audio is okay. Language English, back. 50 weeks. Okay, brilliant. I think we jump right away in. Sound alright, very good. So yes, Your Grace is a game of tough choices. It will be impossible to satisfy the needs of every petitioner. Sometimes your subjects will have spiteful intentions, and sometimes life will get in the way. If you simply have enough resources at the end of each week, that's good enough. Okay. Let's check. 50 weeks, that's good. That's 1 game, yeah? Ah, there we sit. Click on the petitioner to call them forward. Huh. I mean, this is exactly how it should be here, right? I'm sitting on a throne and stuff like that. Audrey! Hi, Audrey. Come in. It is time, Your Grace. Or what? Click on the throne to step down. Okay. I had better put on the crown. Yes, take the crown. There it is. Ah, okay. This is my inventory, it seems. You can find your items in the lower left corner. Select an item to interact with it. I don't want to interact with anything. It's getting a bit rusty. Okay. Ah, wear it. You can leave any room by walking to the edge of the screen and by selecting the doors. Okay. Then let's go in this direction, I think, because he comes from there. Map of the castle. Click on the castle wall to go there. I think the wall is this one. Oh. Wrong room. There's the castle wall. Here. Ah, okay. Your Grace. Okay. Thanks. Hi. What's happening here? A deserter. Oh my. Found one of ours hiding in a shed. Shed? Why would you do this so big? There's too many of them. You have no chance of winning. If you let them off, the rest may follow. He's right. However, our army is sparse as it is. We need every set of hands able to hold a sword, Your Grace. Tough choice. Even the last brave soldiers are essential now, or there's no place for cowards under my banner. Yeah, I think the first one. With courage we will defeat the enemy, no matter the odds. Let him loose, General. But don't do that again. Go and stand for Dublin. Thank you, Your Grace. Okay. Over here, Your Grace. No, wait. Let me loot first. I can't loot. There's no looting. What does the General want now? How bad is it, General? How men are scared. It's the middle of the night, and yet it's so bright as if Svarog himself walked our lands. Thin walls won't last long. We lack any solid defense measures. We don't have enough men. Once they get in, we have nothing we can throw their way. Can you hear the chanting? They're getting ready. We better get started. Okay. I've gathered archers from all the other walls. They are waiting you at the wall, Your Grace. Okay. There's still time to put up white flags. No. We don't put up any white flags. That is not mine. I don't do that. It's a door for what? Soldier. Your Grace? Yeah. What about him? Also, Your Grace? Nothing else to tell. Oh, then we get up here. Okay. Let's see. We want to address them as archers or as patriotic? Patriotic, sons of Davin. Brothers, we stood together through the worst of times. We have proved our strength in many battles, and today we will prove it again. My bravest men, I bid you to fight for all you hold dear. For Davin. Wow, what a war cry. Okay, cool. This is... looks promising. Sorta. 1 year earlier. Okay. Let's see how it came to this. 3? What 3? Okay, here I come. Who are you? Lorsulia. You found me. Well done, father. Okay. Come on now, Lorsulia. It's not often that we can do this. I told you I don't want to play. Aren't you too old to... Aren't you too old for this? Thank you. Lorsulia, that's no way to speak to your father. Lorsulia has a stick in the mud. Shut it, Asalia. We can see you from miles away. Okay. Oh, you know I'm not playing with you, darling. The sun finally came out. Let me enjoy it. Okay. What about you? Gacho. Shouldn't have insulted your sister from across the gardens. She always has to ruin everything. She's so proud she couldn't even find a place to hide. I wasn't even trying to hide. I don't want to play. Really? Next time you don't want to play, maybe try writing a formal announcement. Oh wait, you can't write. Of course I can, you nitwit. Cut it out, both of you. Wow, okay. They like each other. Good siblings. Lorsulia is such a dumpling. Just let me enjoy the sun, Eryk. Eryk, okay. Ah. Oh, who are you? And here's a little one. No! I was doing so well. You must have cheated. Or peeked. I demand another trial of the game. Oh, official, huh? Maybe next time, said Danny. Eh? Who are you? Forgive me, your grace. You are forgiven. I hate to interrupt, but your subjects will soon arrive. Alright, enough games. The throne awaits. Ah. Grevno, week 1. The petitioners will start queuing in a moment, your grace. Okay, that's cool. We really need to shorten the visiting hours. I want a sip of tea. Wow. So let's see. We have 30 gold, 20 sweet, 100 weapons and 15 fun and 1 Mickey Mouse. What is that? And 1 soldier. Okay. In entries, people need family. Julia, Asalia, Dani, and Aurelia. And completed entries are here. Yes. Okay, fair enough. Archives. Details? Earrings. Nothing. Okay. So, may the first subject arrive. Aurelea. Can you go and speak to Lorsulia, my dear? I've tried talking to her, but she just won't respond. I don't know what's got into her recently. Maybe she will open up a bit more to you. She's probably wandering about at the wall. Of course, my sweetest. Feathers. These pigeons always bring so much mess into the throne room. Can I take these? Oh, I can't. Okay, next one. Dungeon guard. You may proceed. Your grace, I bring bad news. The recent rains have soaked through our roofs. The pantry roof has collapsed, as well as some walls of our dungeon. Only 1 cell is currently functional. We should really fix those things before they get worse. Otherwise we'll keep losing supplies. You will see the required fixes in your weekly summary at the end of the week. Meet people and talk to petitioners. Your advisor makes a note about the entries in your archives. You can see all the entries by clicking the archives button below. Okay, that's cool. Let's check one more time. People needs. Is there anything? No, not really. Flood damages. Yeah, pantry roof. And here was something. Was it Lorsulia or to whom did I have to talk? I do not remember. Okay, next one. Peasant. You may proceed. Your Grace, my daughter's wedding is at hand. Congratulations. The problem is, we don't have enough gold or supplies to make a worthy feast. What will my daughter's in-laws think of our family? We want to hire a band, buy some of that fancy wine on the market. We would only need 5 gold and 5 supplies. Should I give it? I don't know. Maybe I should. Fine. 5 gold and 5... whatever. You can't have a marriage without the music and something to kill the thirst. Oh yes, the thirst the worst. We will show these peasants what a real feast looks like. Haha! Yes, I agree. We completed. It should also be in the archives. Oh. Up with the wedding. I did it. Okay. Peasant, you may proceed. Your Grace, I come here representing my village. We want to ask you for 7 gold to help us gather tools and resources required to build an inn. We could really use a new place to rest after a long day of work. An inn is not our priority. Our kingdom is currently more important matters at hand. But, of course, Your Grace. More important matters. Okay. Another peasant. Monsters. Beasts, dressed in black. They came in the night, unseen, unheard, until they arrived. They attacked the village. We heard the dreadful screams of the slain. Your Grace, I beg you, you must send your men. Check what happened. Find those responsible. Tell me more. Who are they? Bright red heads, short but sharp fangs. Hundreds of them. Gleaming metal for their claws. We've never seen anything like this. Okay, send an agent. The general should deal with these bandits easily. Thank you, Grace. General sent 1 W. Weak, maybe. +1 happiness. Into entry. Click on the glowing flower to advance to the next week. I don't want to. Sometimes you will need to see your family members before you can advance. I don't want to proceed yet. What is this? Sword looks quite sharp, but they are about 1,000-year-old. I know. Can I get down from here? Ah, yes, I can. She said something to talk to my daughter. Let's do it. Where might she be? Gardens. There, maybe. Asalia, there. Hi. Yes, father? Can you explain the fight in the gardens? What is the matter with you two? You and Lorsulia used to be best friends. You mean why is Lorsulia such a big baby? Well, this is the kind of thing I meant. She's annoying is all. Okay. You need to stop fighting with each other. Insulting your sister won't make the situation better. You will just get more resentful as time goes by. But it's so hard. Ah. I'm sorry, father. I won't do it again. Thank you, kid. So, where's the other daughter? I think at the wall it was said that she's at the wall or something. Where's the wall? Here. Can't see her. Ah. We'll go back. There she is. Lorsulia. Oh, it's you. You need to stop fighting with your sister. Do you want to talk about what happened in the gardens? No. I'm fine, father. So Sally is pretty... Okay. I don't know where your sister learned to be so rude. I can see something's wrong. Why won't you talk to me? Everything's fine. Don't you have things to do? You used to find the best spots, remember? Maybe I'm not 5 anymore. Okay. I'll leave you to it. Alright. Sure. Let's check if we can get here. No, we can't. Dungeon. We have a dungeon here. What is this good for? Damn it, this is worse than I thought. The recent downpours have damaged a lot of buildings, Your Grace. While we still have space for prisoners, we should focus on buildings that need more attention. I've had a scribe write a list of things that need to be fixed. You will see this in your weekly summary, Your Grace. Sounds like it's going to be costly. Yes. Okay. Who are you? Why are you there? By all the gods! It could have been me. Your Grace, do you see what happened here? If I was in the other cell, I would have been crushed. This is a sign. The gods have forgiven my sins. I shall serve the mighty ones. I will dedicate my life to those in need. I mean, if I could get out of here, please? Why are you here again? I bumped into the innkeeper on the street and stepped on his toe. Really? How dare you tell such falsehoods? He ordered a gallon of beer, drank it all by himself, and didn't even have the gold to pay for it. Ah, a liar. I know the innkeeper, he was pretty upset. Oh, yes, I think I remember. Your Grace, I have been enlightened. I won't ever do such a stupid thing again. I will serve a higher purpose now. So maybe let me out? No. Got what you deserve. I think you will need some more time to think about your actions here. Your Grace, but I'm the chosen one. The gods have spared me my life for a reason. I don't care. It's better they're empty. They used to be store of wine, okay? See anything else that we can click? Window. Dungeon is very dark and moist. I wouldn't like to stay here for longer than a minute. But you are. Already a few minutes. I think now everything is done. So maybe call it a week or something. Ugh, it was so stressful. We are 1 happiness up. Our weapons 15 and 25. Okay. Do I have any income or something? How can I be of service? Tell me about the kingdom. What would you like to know about, Your Grace? What are resources? We have to control 4 resources to keep our kingdom running smoothly. Gold, supplies, army, and contentment. We need to distribute gold and supplies to our petitioners. If they are happy, the contentment will grow. A strong kingdom needs a big army. To gain more soldiers for our army, we will need to make alliances with neighboring lords and kings. We can gain resources through taxes, as well as from the alliances we make with lords. Okay, taxes. The villages in our domain pay taxes. Happy people will pay their taxes gladly, while the resentful will do what they can to get around them, resulting in less income for us. This is why we need to make sure people's contentment is high, in order to keep a good gold flow. Makes sense. The petitioners, tell me about them. Peasants, merchants, knights, foreigners, lords even. They all have problems and they will seek help from their king. We can use our resources or agents to help those in need. We should. Beware though, some might come with malicious intentions. You should carefully consider who's really in need, Your Grace. Okay? Let's change the subject. Of course. How can I be of service? I think that's all. I will be here if you need me. Okay, cool. Again, the sharp swords. That's it. I think I can do nothing. Oh, chandelier is old and rusty. Hope it doesn't drop on my head. Okay. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, let's call it a week. As it said earlier, It's a weekly summary screen. Here we'll be able to see your kingdom's weekly income and expenses. You can buy upgrades and fixes for the castle in the left section. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. To buy an upgrade, simply click the button with the upgrade name and you will see the cost added to the summary. Okay. Broken pantry roof cost me 5. But I get 2 more if I fix it with 15. How much do I have? I have 17. Ouch. That's not much. How much gold do we have? We have 26. Taxes we have 10 and 7. I think I should do everything. I go all in. Supplies penalty from treasury. Penalty. Whatever that means, but it does not sound good. Do this. Do this. And do this. I do it all. Yes. Now we have 6 gold and 7. Because now we get 2 more gold a week. Which means that next time we have, instead of 10, we have 12. That's already better. It's a one-time investment, though. Let's go. Oh. Grevno, week 2. Okay. Again, they are there. Hi, petitioners. You may proceed. General first. Your Grace, no sign of the monsters. We did stumble upon those bandits, though. They were pillaging the village. Red head, sharp teeth? The crest of Radovia? I thought you could only find them in books and old manuscripts. Well, it seems like we have one right here, too. Tell me. Whose pen are you bearing? Is it true that you're from Radovia? The man is right. Radovia is my home. And soon yours, too. Ha! Really? Think so? So why are you here? What were you and your men doing near the village? Just making a living. One man might call it plunder. I would call it hard work. Who's your leader? You have a king? Or are you just a barbaric thief? We are free people. We don't bow to kings or lords. Bold words for someone trespassing in another country. I want to throw him in prison. Bold and stupid. I've heard enough. Your Grace, we can't allow barbarians to stalk our lands. No, we can't. Plundering and killing innocent men? There is no question that justice needs to be dealt to this one. Throw him in the dungeon. We'll rot in a cell. You want to let me go, but you don't have the guts to kill? My friends will gladly hear about your cowardly decisions. I need to see Aurelea about this. Okay, Aurelea. You have something to say? What do you make of this, Audrey? Radovians here? How would they get through the mountains? Why would they threaten a war? It's a lot of questions, but I need answers, Audrey. Forgive me, Your Grace, I'm just puzzled. It might be reasonable to start thinking about renewing some old treaties. Talk to old friends, see who could give us a hand. With our current resources, a war would bring certain defeat. I'll make some preparations. That's cool. That's nice of you. So, next one, banker. I'm here representing Bank de Florentini, Your Grace. I hear that the treasury has seen better times. Who are you to say that? But I'm here to help. Okay. How does this work? We understand that sometimes it's hard to be a king, and we want to do our best to help. We offer quick and easy solutions to give you a surge of gold or supplies, whichever you may be in need of. Our exclusive package offers 50 gold or supplies instantly available for your use. The bank only adds a small fee of 10 gold or supplies depending on the type of loan. It's paid off in weekly debt amounts of 10 units until you pay off your debt, Your Grace. We won't charge you any additional costs. Oh, last thing to note, we only do one type of loan at a time. Okay, fair enough. If you want to borrow gold, we can't lend you supplies until the first loan is repaid and vice versa. And remember, the first loan is free of charge. You just pay back what you take. What do I want? I want to borrow gold. I don't know if I need it. Maybe I should. We could offer 50 gold, repayable over 5 weeks. Fair enough. Remember, the first loan is free of charge. That's cool. I'll take it. Perfect. Thank you. Anything else, Your Grace? That's it for now. Thank you. The Bank de Florentini is always happy to help. How can I reach them when I need them? I don't know. Lorsulia, you are the next.
I don't know.
I bring news, Father. Asalia sneaked out at night last week. I ran into her while she was going back to her chamber. All laughing and a little tipsy, I think. She wouldn't say where she'd been. But Sidani, as thick as she is, spilled everything to me in the morning. Those two chit-chat all the time. The thing I don't realize. Don't speak ill of your sister. What's got into you, Lorsulia? Asalia sneaks out to some wedding, gets all drunk, but I'm the bad one? All of a sudden? I better talk to Asalia about this. You girls are going to drive me mad one day. We have a sip of tea. I need that. Huh. Asalia here. The monsters. Yeah, we got the bandits. Definitely. So, next one. Peasant. About Etten and Pietro. Okay, cool. Your Grace, my dear son is nowhere to be found. Yes, a really daft little boy, but still, he is my son. I ask you to help us find him, Your Grace. Is there a chance you could do so? I could send out the general for 2 weeks, yeah, sure. Send him. He will ask around and see if we can track your son down. I hope he's still in one piece. You have my thanks, Your Grace. Okay, next one. The Lord. My name is Etten. I'm the Lord of Branca, Your Grace. I will be as straightforward as possible. Someone has kidnapped my daughter and they expect me to pay 12 gold to get her back. Thing is, I tracked them down and I know where they are keeping her. I planned everything out. I just need your general to help me take her back. Or I could just pay the ransom. Either way, I will need your help, Your Grace. Sure. Give him the general. I don't think there's enough general. Okay. And take the gold. It's better to play it safe. Let's not give them a reason to harm your daughter. Yes, her safety is the most important thing. Thank you, Your Grace. I will let you know how it goes. Okay, Pietro. Your Grace, I fear for my life. I think someone is trying to get me. What's going on? I think someone is following me. They want me dead. Stay. I don't know. How would I know? I haven't done anything, right? I better be going. What? This. Interesting. Ah. Right. King Arab got the ransom and... Ah, he was a lord even. Mentioned something about fearing for his life, but he never gave any details. Left in a hurry. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's get down from the throne. I need to talk to my daughter, I think. The daughter. Let's go. How do I get there? Can't. It's in this direction. That easy. Oh, there's a bed chamber now. Okay. Where is that daughter? There, Asalia. Yes, father? I've heard there was quite a fine wedding in the village just outside our walls. Considering the resources you've spent to help them out with it, it definitely was. Ah. How do you know this? Sounds as if they had the honor of a royal guest. No, of course not. I've heard what people say is all. Come on now, I know about the wedding. Lorsulia told me what happened. What would she know anyway? Oh, of course, Sidani. Sidani. I wouldn't forgive myself if something happened to you. You have no need to worry. Nothing will happen. You know what's out there? What could have happened if someone found a princess by herself in a village? All the drunkards, thugs. Nothing happened, father. I was dressed differently. I was careful. I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing. All I wanted was a little fun. Lorsulia said you got drunk? That's a lie. I know what I'm doing. I can take care of myself. How many times? Oh, Lorsulia. Since she turned 13, she thinks we'll make her marry some fat, dumb prince and send her off to another castle. If she intends to be such a lousy rat, maybe it would be for the best. Is that why she's been acting up lately? I suppose so. It doesn't change the fact that she's just infuriating. And it doesn't change the fact that you didn't stop with the name-calling. You are confined to the castle. No more horse riding, yes? I'll tell Ori to suspend your horse riding lessons for now, just in case you had an idea to ride off to Prasis or Salidor. What am I supposed to do inside these godforsaken walls? Ah, stupid Lorsulia, I'll teach her a lesson. Stop with the names. I better talk to Lorsulia. Yes, you better do. Where's she? Lorsulia, where are you? Not there? Castle wall, bedchamber. Hi, who are you? Aurelia. Darling? Let's be honest here. From barbarians. So Radovians have come to Davin. One of their bandits was brought to the castle. Radovians? That can't be right. You think it's about our promise? It might be. What do you think? 13 years ago, we promised our unborn child's hand to a thug. Beram, wasn't it? Doesn't matter. After 13 years, a Radovian shows up in our castle. I'll be damned. Yes, Lorsulia will soon become a woman. We need to find her a husband. And Beran, the villain, will arrive to make me fulfill my promise. Aw. Yeah, so what now? What are we going to do? If Beran ever shows up to claim our daughter's hand, hopefully no one will believe him. We just need to play stupid. Unless he shows up with an army. Don't be silly now. How could a commoner afford an army? Even we can't. How could Radovians get to Davin? Anything seems possible at this stage. You did send the bandit to the dungeons? Maybe you could question him, see what he knows. Exactly, that is why I sent him there. I'll see what I can do. So, what's she holding up? I don't know. It's so unreal. Marry a prince, a lord even. Yes, but let him marry a thug? We can't do this. It'll be fine. I won't let them take her away. See you later. Eryk. I'm terrified. I can handle this. Fine, I will stay here. Okay, is there anything? Oh, that's bad. I wish I could have a snooze right now. I have plenty to do though. Okay. Anything else we can click here? Oh, only the door. The mirror. Damn, I look so tired. Or maybe I'm just old. Both. Okay, let's go. Two. We're in the bedchamber now. Castle wall first, maybe. I think the other daughter's here. Again. Yeah, she is. I knew it. Lorsulia. Oh, it's you. Asalia told me what's going on. Asalia told me why you might be feeling a bit down recently. I think your mother and I have started to figure it out anyway. I'm sorry we didn't realize earlier. Oh, why is that? I want her to tell me, but I think I can't lure it out of her. You're a grown-up woman now. Soon lords and knights will line up to ask for your hand. You know, I will have to choose someone. But we can wait. I promise we won't move forward if you're not ready. Time will show. Okay, goodbye. I'll check on you later. Okay. Pitchy. Unbelievable. So where else can we go? We were in the bedchamber, we were at the wall. We have not been in the gardens, the throne room, but the dungeon. There's still something to do. Ah. Mushrooms. Dungeons are a mess. I don't want to think what else is growing in here. But pretty though. Okay. So let me interview the Radovian soldier. I didn't think a king would come down to the dungeons. No, not truly. Okay. Tell me what you know. Why are you here? I suppose there's one way of killing time in this murky den. You see, Biran the lunatic thinks everyone will follow him. Ha ha. Keeps raving about some promise. One of the 7 kings will give him his daughter. He thinks he's got a chance at mingling with royals. I still can't decide, is he the mad one? Or is it his followers who believe this bunk, who are really insane? Okay, so he is losing it. You'll stay here a little bit longer. Maybe you'll be useful. Don't you worry about me. I will play with my friend here. Your Grace? Yes? Have you considered letting me out? No. The gods must have... Oh no, not again. Huh. Why are you here again? I stole a gallon of beer, Dean. But this won't happen again, Your Grace. Stole a gallon of beer. Did I let him out? I mean, he's honest now. Okay, yes, that's enough. I hope you learned your lesson. You may leave. What, really? The gods have truly chosen me. I will go and spread their wisdom. Thank you, Your Grace. Our paths will cross again. I can feel it. I mean, he was honest. That was what I was waiting for. How can I help you, Grace? Just looking around. Stay as long as you like, Your Grace. Thank you. Will do. Alright, now we've been to every location that is unlocked there, so let's go back to the throne room. And check one more time the archives. When a Radovian man showed up at Devon's castle, Eryk immediately knew it was about the promise he and his wife made 13 years ago. Aurelia agreed with Eryk's worries. Baron, a thug from Radovia, was after the king's oldest daughter, Lorsulia. Okay. I just, I think I leave those open and leave this... Right. That is still a little bit open. Details. I can't click on details though. Hearings. I have no idea what that is. Okay, I think I can call it a week. Should do that. Oh, I could stall for 15. And we did that. We did these upgrades. So which means that we should have had 12, but we didn't. We got only 11. Okay. Interesting. Bank gets 10 gold, makes sense. New market stalls 2. Stand general is 9. Oh, the general takes 9 every week? Expensive. But okay, they're happy. You live with that. Grevno, week 3. Okay. Pigeon again. Dear Eryk, we have crossed the mountains. We will come for what was promised. For the gods have graced us with their strength. Bayran, the king of Radovia. So they do have a king after all. And where there's a king, an army follows. What promise are they babbling about anyway? I don't know. Whatever their imaginings are, they will probably come looking for them. Problem is, our treasury has seen better times. Seeking allies might be our best bet. I will let you get on with the audits and I'll make some preparations in the meantime. That's what you said last time already. I'll be in the council chamber, Your Grace. Okay, I have no idea where the council chamber is. Were you peasant, merchant, and peasant? Alright. Let me reign. Peasant, step forward. Your Grace, injustice and hunger have stuck our village. Men dressed in black came and took our stock. Hardly anything left worth giving it to the dogs now. I wanted to kindly ask you for 7 pieces of gold. Or 5 sacks of supplies, Your Grace. That way, we can at least keep our children fed. The supplies. Feed your children well. Okay. That will be enough to keep us going for a couple of weeks. Gods favor you. Oh, they do, trust me. Okay, next one. Merchant. Come with a business proposition, Your Grace. Oh my, I smell a con. I need 12 gold to hire men and buy resources to build a new tavern in Branca. You see, the tavern will serve as more than just a way for locals to get drunk. The village is really well positioned. It has many visitors, but they never stay for long. A new tavern will change that and will guarantee a steady income. We'll share the profits once I start making money on the business. Come back another time. I like the sounds of this, but our treasury can't afford the expense right now. Come back in a couple of weeks. Yes, Your Grace. Okay, at least we didn't say no. I like it. Peasant. Your Grace, a disease is crawling in our village. It's nothing serious, I don't know, I don't think, but fevers and sneezes are all over the place. It appeared out of nowhere. As if a dark force brought it upon us. Maybe we should give him supplies. Maybe give him 5 gold. Give him gold. I hope this will be enough for you and your neighbors. Oh no, I gave him supplies. Oh, whatever. Thank you. This is more than we expected anyway. You have a good heart, Your Grace. I think so. So, let's see. These are completed. Okay. Then, so we have to do the council chamber. That is definitely where we need to go. It's the council chamber. Here. 2 diamonds even. Ah. Bookshelf. Just books, plenty of them. More books. Aboa. Aboa means books, it seems. Who are you? Sedani. What are you doing here? Audrey. Chest. Nothing useful in here, just a pile of rubbish. Sentinels come from the biggest Devon. Okay. What are you doing here? Hey there. Pumpkin. Wow. Pumpkin? That's new, I like it. Your Grace, You shouldn't be playing here. Sidani, I always tell you not to play here. But this is my most cherished place in the castle fortress. Oh, you have most finest items here, father. Please let me stay here. I won't break anything, I promise. Go and play in the gardens for now. Don't grumble. Go, 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 go. I'll see you in the gardens later. Unbelievable. This kid. Oh, there's wool. Aurelia loves to knit. She leaves balls of wool everywhere. Okay. I bought it on the market. I'm not sure how accurate it is, but it looks nice. Cool. I wonder if there's any... I don't have any items here yet. I don't know why. Maybe later. This table. Side table. Food is very useful for long meetings. Makes sense. So, let's interview Audrey. Your Grace, I appoint a scout. He will let us know what we are up against. Meanwhile, we should invite King Talus. He might be able to help. Sure. We have allies now. We can talk to nearby lords. But first, I would suggest inviting Talus. You can view details of each of your potential allies. You need to have a pigeon available in order to send an invite. Do I have one? Great. Talus should visit us within a week. With this army, we should be able to repel Radovia. No matter what they come with. Thank you, Audrey. He's good. How can I be of service? Tell me about the battle preparations. What would you like to know about, Your Grace? Is our army ready to confront the enemy? We don't yet know what we're up against, but with our current army, we couldn't even defend against peasants with shovels. Svetovid himself would have to help us. Finding allies will be vital. We want to stand a chance. Okay. Change subject. Tell me about the kingdom. What would you like to know? Nothing. I think we're good. We had that already. That's all. I will be here if you need me, Your Grace. Okay, fair enough. Where's the door? Yeah, I think. Yes, it is. Okay, gardens. We said we want to meet our kid in the gardens. Let's go there. There she is. Your Grace. How are you doing? So boring in here. Not really. What about you? Yes, father. Stay safe. Don't do anything silly, Asalia. Okay. Do I ever? I don't want to answer that. Oh. Then at the castle wall was the other daughter. I think she's still here. Let's visit her one more time. I don't want to let her down, basically, by not visiting her. I don't know if it has any effect, but we'll see. At least we'll see and keep up on how she's doing. Lorsulia. Oh, it's you. Wow, she has nothing to say. Check on you later. Oh. Okay, let's get out of here towards somewhere. I think I want to go to the bedroom now. Or royal chambers, or whatever it's called. How do I get out of here? Gate looks very old. Anyone with some strength could probably just barge through it. Okay. Let's go to the bedchamber. Yes. Because wife. Hi, Aurelia. Darling? How are you holding up? I don't know. So unreal. Marry a prince, a lord even. Yes, but let them marry a thug. We can't do this. It will be fine. I won't let them take her away. See you later. Fine. I'll stay here. Okay, fair enough. I think we're done again. Council chamber, Great Wall. We have visited everything except the dungeon. Let's visit our prisoner. Hi. I didn't think a king would come down to the dungeons. In honor, truly. That's all. Wish I could repair this. Sure, as long as I don't die from boredom first. Okay, well. Huh. What about the guard? Just looking around. So he can't repair it. How do we repair it? I want to repair this thing. But I can't. Okay. Throne room it is. Yeah, looks good. Get on the throne. Hard job. It's a very hard job. Allies. Lots of news. A green icon will appear by their name, like this one next to Lady Ada. Oh, she has news. Can I invite her? I can't see the news. No pigeons available. Of course not. Shoot. I would like to invite, but 0 of 1 pigeons. How do I get more pigeons? I don't know. But what I know is that now starts a little break, so 3 minutes, I'll be right back. Then we find out what week 4 will bring us. Again, the wrong button. So, let's see what His Grace is up to next. That is definitely something we want to find out. Because week 3 was done, and we are getting closer to a war, it seems, because he does not want to give his daughter away. And, yeah, someone insists in marrying her. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. But we call it a week. Let's see. These are done. Yeah, these are all done. Yeah, we are good. We are good. We have 11 taxes now, and still only 11. The general takes 9. I'd like to fire him. He's expensive. The bank took 10, makes also sense, and 8 of these. We are good. We are really good. Grevno, week 4. That's it. How can I be of service? I think it's okay. So, who do we have here? General, King Dallas, and Lord Etten. Okay. Hi, General. Your Grace, I found the son of the peasant. Oh, you're cool. He was lost in the nearby forest looking for home. He was weakened and thirsty, but should be back to full strength soon enough. Cool. That will make them happy, I think. So, let's see what the king is up to. Hardly any light can get through these windows. These halls used to shine, Eryk. I know. I need a new cleaning lady. What? Where do you come from? Father! Look what she did! Asalia has put feces under my pillow. How can I ever wash it off? Feces? You mean poop? Why did you tell her I told on there? Not now. I'm busy. You never have time. We'll deal with that later. Scuttle off for now. But, if you can't even control your children, I'm surprised you still sit where you do. Dude, do not get cocky. Then I'm still standing where I am. Forgive me, we have had a lot going on recently. I'm asking if you're going to make me stand like a commoner here. Oh, of course, let's talk in the council room. You have to wait. You have a lot of books. What can be so important that you couldn't just send me a pigeon? I'll be straightforward with this. I need an army. Radovia threatened me and my family. Ha! Radovia? Here? Yes, they're simple men, untrained. Tell you what. I'll give you 3,000 soldiers. My army can deal with anything they throw this way. What? Just like that? Of course not. You see, my son Ivo has been crying and moaning to me about finding him a princess. He's always bothering me. It's about time he grew up. A wife would keep him busy, out of my way. Lorsulia would be good enough for him. You could teach him a thing or two. I also want access to the fine collection of books you have here. Plus anything else you can find. You still see cures for your wife? Her condition hasn't improved? Well, that does not concern you. You get an army, I get Lorsulia and access to these books. So an army for a marriage in return. Yes, of course. You catch on quickly. I'll send my armies right away. It's only fine, but we'll do it on my terms. We'll do it on my terms. I can't just let you take my daughter for a few hundred men. Come on now, Eryk. We both know Davin has seen better times. When Radovia comes, who will protect your people, your family? Are you going to order peasants to fight with pitchforks? $3,000 extra men, or 22 gold, or general. I've got one general now. I think I want a general. You provide a general. To help with our people's needs. How about I just pay for one of yours? That's fine. I will send an army straight away. But I want immediate access to the archives. The marriage can be organized later. Let me get lost in your books then. I think I'll start from this room. Fine. You can find me in the throne room if you need me. Let's see. What do we have here? Great, you have made a new ally. You can now try to make more allies by inviting other lords in the allies panel. Oh sure, let's do it. Let's invite Ada. Cool. King Talos we have. Okay, she's 60 only. My allies is better. She's not an enemy. Ah. What is the Mickey Mouse meaning? I don't know. Throne room. Here was one more. Let's deal with him now. Okay. Hi, Lord Atten. Your Grace, my daughter's back. I've paid these tax and the ransom. I was nervous as ever in my life, but surprisingly it all went smoothly. They got what they wanted. I don't think they will be a problem anymore. As a thank you, I actually scraped together some gold. Here, take this. 14 gold! And 2 happiness. I love it. That paid back very well. Okay. So let's see, how are battle preparations now? What would you like to know about? Is the army ready? With Talos' army, we will crush the Radovian forces. We just need to focus on our kingdom and get ready for the wedding, Your Grace. Okay, cool. How can I be of service? Yeah, tell me about the kingdom and the wedding. Nothing. Resources? Anything? We have to control 4 resources. We had that. Okay. That we had all. That's all. Ah. So. Let's get to our daughter. With her feces under the pillow. Where is she? Castle ball here. Hey, who are you? You're the general. You okay? Grace? Okay. Keep up the good works then. Yes, Your Grace. Okay. So what's happening here? Oh, it's you. There's something I need to tell you. We have no choice. You must marry Ivo, the Prince of Atana. It's, I'm sorry. What do you mean? Don't I get a say in this? We need this marriage to secure an army that will defend us. War is coming. So I'm going to be sacrificed. Did you ever even consider any other options? Did you even try to offer something other than your daughter? Well, I knew it. I knew the day I'm old enough. You would sell... Oh, just sell me to the highest bidder. You've been waiting for this. You can't wait to get rid of me, can you? I wish I was a common girl, living in a village, having nothing to worry about, being able to marry the one I love, Not some snob I've never met. Stupid wedding, stupid prince, you're stupid. Okay, she doesn't like me anymore. I think I should talk to wife. And I think urgently. So, darling. Lorsulia is getting married. What? No! Did Baron find us? We can't let him. Lorsulia will marry Ivo, the Prince of Atana. I made a treaty with Talis, marriage for army in return. No! We cannot let her marry a barbarian. Eryk, you said you would find a way. Wait, Ivo. That's good. That's great. Ivo's a prince after all, and if Lorsulia is married to Ivo, then Baron can't do anything. Correct. Talis' army might simply scare them away. Oh, this is fantastic news, Eryk. Wonderful. Who's going to prepare the wedding? Guests, menus, we need to decorate the throne room, we need to buy flowers and decorations. Oh, and we need a band too. I'll take care of that. We'll see how our treasury looks at the end of the week. Does Lorsulia know yet? Yeah, she didn't take it well. Oh, what does she know? She wouldn't want to marry that barbaric Baron. Who knows what Radovians do with their wives? Wouldn't surprise me if they cut them up and eat them for dinner the next day. Give her time. She'll come around to the idea. Okay, hopefully. How's she holding up, by the way? I'm well. I think I might actually sleep tonight. Hang on, no! Everything's on my head. What shall we eat? Where will I get a dress? Wow. Okay. I think things will turn out perfectly fine suddenly. Thank you, my dear. See? I told you, get some rest now. Fine. I'll stay here. Okay. So let's go to the gardens and deal with the daughter with the poop under the pillow, wherever she is. Asalia? Oh, of course she's not here. Good Grace? How are you doing? So boring in here. Okay. Where is that daughter? Roses makes the smell place amazing. It's very calming. No wonder our girls like to spend time here. Okay. Where can she be? A chamber she was not. In the dungeon. This one I have not visited yet. I don't think a king would come down to the dungeons in honor, truly. Okay. There's nothing else to say. Stay for a while longer. Maybe it'll be useful. How was it to get out of here? Maybe she's back at the castle wall. Let's hope so. Where's the other girl? One with the poop under the pillow. Or not here, at least. Oh. 21 happiness. That sounds good for the income of gold. 13 is 13 in other income though. Dungeons she was not. Bedchamber she was not. Throne room maybe. Council chamber maybe here. Hi, you okay? How is your wife? I haven't seen Paloma in years. Does the illness still persist? Why are you so curious about her? Yes, she is still sick. Otherwise I wouldn't even be here. But like I told you already, it's none of your business. Okay, sorry. What's going on at Atana? Did Dielis and Peravia resolve their wars yet? What were they fighting about again? Land? Witchcraft? I don't know and I don't care to find out. I have my own problems. Is everything alright, Nagos? I've always wanted to visit your beautiful town. Why don't you? Go and see for yourself what it's like. Better than this rat hole. Thanks. How's Ivo? I'd like to know a little about your son before, you know, the marriage. What's that to say? Ivo has royal blood and I pay enough for his masters to ensure that he's at least half as smart as I am. Can't you just leave me alone, Eryk? I'm trying to focus here. Did you find anything yet? Are those books of any use? Healing fever, how to prevent dysentery, something about malaria. All of these are useless. Okay. I'll be in the throne room if you need me. Read as much as you like. Alright. Where is she? I don't find her. I can't find her. Huh. I think we're good now. Be here if you need me. I think not this week anymore. Let's see. Later that night. Okay. It had better be something important at this ungodly hour. Your Grace, Radovian forces have been spotted nearby. We should send our men to track them down. To come from Lorsulia. Eryk, we must do something. Send a general. Send Stan. We need to see what they're up to. Okay, so one general sent. We have a second one. We should buy flowers, we should buy fabrics, and we should hire a band for the wedding. Definitely. I think we can afford it. All of this. Preparations are going well. Got 9 and 11. Okay, fair enough. Come on, until the wedding is 4 weeks. This is good. Grevno, week 5. So let's see. We don't have many resources anymore. General, Lady Ada, Peasant, and Merchant. Alright, General, you may proceed. What have you learned? Radovians have formed stationary posts around our castle, Your Grace. Camps, if you like. They're planning the next moves. Destroying the posts should damage their ability to form strategies, Your Grace. Although we now have a prospect of an army, we shouldn't give them any advantage. You should take a look at the map, Your Grace. Send an agent to clear out these posts as soon as possible. Wait on my mark, General. I will instruct you where to strike. Yes, Your Grace. Where's the map? Ah, it's here. Bandits have made camps around your castle. You need to send a general to eliminate the posts. See the posts? Open the map by clicking the map button. That makes sense. Where are they? Post east? That's all. Exploring locations may result in gain of resources. Ooh. Better. In this case, we need to dispatch of the Radovian posts. You can send any agent to explore any location. Click and drag on the map to scroll. Okay. Which one do we take out first? Maybe this post. Go. How to explore it? Select an agent type to explore location. General. Yes. General sent. Okay. Cool. So, what about here? Can I send another one? No, not yet. I can do that later. I can do that later. If we have one general. That is. So let's see. Archives, Radovian Bite. Evo. Lorsulia. Okay, Aurelea. Okay. So, let's get the next one. Lady Ada. Oh, there she is. Your Grace, you called for me? Yes, I did. I always forget how beautiful this castle is, Your Grace. I really should visit Grevno more often. Oh, please do. Nevertheless, Your Grace, I have a favor to ask of you. Thank you. What can I do for you? There is a nefarious thief going from lord to lord, pretending like he needs help. Convinced other nearby lords to give him gold, including me. He always says he's a merchant, and his goods have been stolen. I'm sure he will visit you sooner or later. Okay. What did he look like? Was he wearing anything specific? Did anything stand out? He was wearing dirty cream apron and a dark green shirt. Okay. Oh, and he was wearing a hat. I'll keep an eye out for him. If I find him, I will send for you as soon as possible. Thank you very much, Your Grace. What's wrong with Audrey? What do you... We will be ready for the wedding in 4 weeks, Your Grace. The Radovian posts need to be eliminated by then. And we still need to provide for the people's needs. Striking the right balance between the two might be tough, if not impossible. With our current resources, we will need to prioritize. Exactly. Peasant, merchant, Sedani, and peasant. Okay. Peasant, please come. Your Grace, my son was found safe and sound. There are no words. Here's a little something. My wife has made a cake for you. A strawberry one, I think. Thank you, Your Grace. Aw. Got a strawberry pie now. That's cute. Okay. Merchant, please step forward. Come with a business proposition, Your Grace. 12 gold to hire men and buy resources to build a tavern. Branca. Ah, it's that one again. You see, the tavern will serve as more than just a way for locals to get drunk. I need him to come back one more time. Because I don't have the money for it yet. Okay. Sedani, what's your doing? How can I help, Pumpkin? I'm worried about Lorsulia, Father. What will happen to her when she leaves? She promised me she'd take care of me, but now she's leaving. Why would she lie? And what happens to Dusty? Lorsulia wouldn't lie to you. Your sister didn't know she'd have to leave, said Annie. As for Dusty, it's Lorsulia's cat. She would probably want to take Dusty to keep her company. But if she didn't leave, then Dusty wouldn't have to go as well. I don't want her to leave. Can you talk to her? It's not exactly Lorsulia's choice. I'm sure she would prefer to stay. She would never leave you on purpose. Why does she do it then? If she would rather stay, she should. Can you talk to her? Convince her to stay? Of course, Sirani. I can try convincing her, but I don't think that will change a thing. I knew I could count on you. Thank you. Better check on Lorsulia when there's time. Okay, as you should. And peasant. Your Grace, they took our cattle. But who? Monsters with steel came in the night and took everything. Sure, there's plenty of grass left now. But what's the good of it if there ain't any cattle to graze on it? Can you help us? Sure, I sent a general. Oh. All I can give him is gold. Supplies. Give him gold. Should be enough for you to get your village a new herd. That's even a bit more than we needed. Thank you, Grace. Oh, anytime. It's good to be this generous. Got a pie, though. What's with the rest of my supplies? Okay. Fair enough. I just wanted to inspect it, but... How can I use service? Okay, nothing. At the moment, let me check on Lorsulia. She is probably in the gardens. No, she's not. What are you doing? What? What's going on here? Your Grace? How are you doing? Boring. What are you doing? Yes, Father? Swords? Please tell me you haven't had a skirmish with Lorsulia. She's far too soft for that. You wouldn't stand a chance. Let me be the judge of that. Show me what you've got. Really? You will fight with a girl? Of course. Let's go. I don't really know how to. Since I can't ride on my horse, I had to find something else to do. I just picked them up. Just swing your sword. Don't let your opponent hit you, and be quick. That's the basic. I'm holding it right? Ouch. Too slow. My turn. Quite an arm there, young lady. So tell me, Aurelea, what is going on with you two? Still holding grudges? She's locked herself up in her chamber. What a baby. You did leave pieces on her bed. Don't pretend like this is the reason she won't come out. Is this what will happen to me one day too? What should I say? We'll be 13 next year. We'll get requests for certain. No one wants a spinster. We'll find you someone reasonable. I guess I didn't think of it before. This puts everything into a different perspective. I was angry at her for being so irritating, but now I'm angry at her that she's leaving me. I feel bad for her, but who will I vex now? Sedani is too young, it's not the same. I'm sure you will find a way to occupy your time. I guess we should end it here. I was just warming up. You think we could do this again one day? Sure. I'll find you when I have a while. I suppose that'll be never then. We hardly do anything anymore. Palace will tell you otherwise, trust me. Mother, I'm sorry. What I did to Lorsulia wasn't fair. Don't apologize to me. I know. I feel like it's best to give her some time. I will make it right, though. That's nice. Stay safe. Don't do anything silly, Aurelea. Do I ever? I don't want to answer that. So she... Yeah, you know that. Where do I find the daughter now? She could be on the wall again. Hopefully she's calmer now. There's no general here. All occupied. One general will always stay with us, and the other one will always go out, and she's not here anymore. The other one will always go out and take care of stuff, like for the post. We have 3 more weeks. What is this Mickey Mouse for? Still have no idea what that means. These ones I understand now. This is gold, this is resources, this... whatever. Gardens we have been, council chamber not. Let's go to Y first. I take care of the family stuff first. So this was soldiers and this is happiness of the people. Darling? So, how are the wedding preparations going? Do you need help with anything? I'm preparing some handmade decorations. I hope Lorsulia likes them. I'm sure she will. They're lovely, my darling. The wedding is so soon and there's so much to do. I think we're going to have roast duck and a Calasian salad. I don't know yet about the cake. I need to speak to Lorsulia about it. I'll let you work on the preparations. If you need anything, I'll be in the throne room. How is she else? I'm well. I think I might actually sleep tonight. Hang on, no. Everything's on my head. Yeah, of course. I'm out of here. Fine, I'll stay here. Okay. So, that was that. There are 2 more locations where I need to be. One is the dungeon and the other one is the council chamber. Anything nice to say? No, nothing. Okay. Council chamber, because we have a guest here. Where's she? I don't know. But what's with him? Find anything yet? Healing fever, something. Useless. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Let me get back to the throne room and look at the map. Allies. We have now others here. He's here now. Can I send here another general? I think I can. Should I? I think I should. Yeah. No agents available. Of course not. Makes sense. Send them both. Alright, but here's also something to explore. Could be more resources. Would be nice. Oh, we'll check that later. Once we have a general available. Alright. So yeah, Audrey. Battle preparations. Anything? Yeah, we can crush them, I know. That's all. I think we can call it a week. So let's see, we got 12 now and 9. Very good. Bank gold payment is 10. That should be week 4 now. I think one more week. One more week we need to pay, I think. And after that, the debt is paid. After that, everything is ours. What do we get in? New market stalls are 2. It's good. This is all done. It looks, so far, it looks decent. I claim. I mean, we're not the richest. We do not have the most resources, but it's decent. So let's check. Grevno week 6. General and Pietro. Aurelia, soldier, merchant. Wow, so many people. Audrey, what do you have? To check out the Radovian posts when there's a chance, Your Grace. Yes, I know. General, please come forward. No sign of the Radovians at the east post, Your Grace. There was nothing left behind. Okay, then I can send him to the next one. Post west. Go. Go. Nice. Alright. Alright. So, next one. Pietro, who is this? Your Grace, I think I know that they're after me. What are you talking about? Yesterday, when I went to bed, someone was in my room. They moved the candles. They left them on the windowsill. I never leave my candles on the windowsill. Your Grace. Well, okay. Aurelia, a soldier and a merchant. Have you seen Lorsulia, darling? I think she's still locked up in her chamber. She is refusing to come out. I think it's best to give her some time. I don't know what to do, darling. The wedding is so close. I wanted her to help me pick the flowers, but she won't talk to me. I suppose you're right, though. I'll get back to the preparations. Of course, my sweetest. Soldier. This is basically a pigeon, I think. Your Grace, yet another village has been raided by Radovian forces. Should we aid them in their time of need? This could have great effect on your people's contentment, Your Grace. We can't allow Radovia to threaten our land. Sure. We don't have enough generals available. Oh, shit. That is not good. One happiness less. Merchant! What do you have there, merchant? Your Grace, I bring you a mixture that can cure illness. Works. Most of the time. Cures. Almost anything. You won't find anything better for 5 pieces of gold. We could give this to the king. Here's the gold. That's wonderful. Make sure to let me know if it works. I'm actually curious myself. I think I was conned, but nevertheless. I want to give this to the king. I feel fine. No need for this myself. No, I know. So let's check. Allies. Options. Archives. Damn it. I'm still pissed about this one general that we are short of. Massalia, Sardinia, and Aurelia. Yes, those need to be taken care of. Quite fast. Let's go. The girls. Always trouble with the girls. King is girl trouble, so to say. Yes. She at the wall. Not really. I think. She's not. Huh. Not very surprised, but yeah, I don't like it. She's not there. Let's see, council chambers later, gardens next. Who are you? Boring. Okay. What about you? Some sword fighting? Oh, nothing. Okay. There's nothing. The dungeon. The dungeon is next. There's nobody. Only the Radovia soldier. Oh, here's nothing. No new information. So, bedchamber it is. Let's check. Darling? Huh. The big day is in 3 weeks. I can't believe how fast the time flies. Lorsulia doesn't really want to get involved with the wedding preparation, so everything is on my head. She'd be less upset if she understood that this is the best option we have. You think we should tell her about the promise? No, Eryk. How do you think she would react? She would hate us forever for promising her before she was even born. She can never find out about this. Okay. How's she holding up? Okay, decent. Oh. I think we're done now. One of my generals is somewhere, and I don't know where. Sarajevo. Where are they? New Inn and Paranoid Lord. The New Inn, we will soon do it. As soon as I can. 12 gold. I think we can call it a week now. No, wait. Let's talk to the other guy in our throne room. Or whatever the room was called. In the council chamber, sorry. Anything? I have this medicine. I bought it from a merchant. Apparently it cures everything. You think give me a potion from the market will cure my wife? The illness is more than just a headache, Eryk. Okay. Still, are these books of any use? No. Okay, then we just go on. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Get out of here. Throne room it is, and call it a week. Ah, on the throne, of course. Yeah, this should have been the last payment, I think. One left. I'm not sure now. Maybe one less left. 2, 11, 9. It's all done. Does not look so bad. We are getting up. We're getting higher. Ah. Grevno, week 7. A general, peasant, a merchant. And other people. Wow, there's a lot of people now. General, no sign of the Radovians at the west post, Your Grace. We did find a hell of a mess, though. We left golden supplies behind. They must have gone away in a hurry. 2 gold and 2 supplies. Cool. Getting close to the wedding date. We need to make sure those Radovian posts are not a threat to us, Your Grace. I know. Peasant, please come forward. We didn't have enough resources to build an inn by ourselves. My men have been working in the rain and mud for weeks now. Most of them are now sick and unable to work. They have no place where they can get warm and sleep well. I need to help those people get better, or we'll keep losing supplies, Your Grace. 12 supplies. Sure, of course. I hope your workers can return to full health soon. Thank you very much, Your Grace. I'm sorry I couldn't help with building the inn. That's fine. We'll gather the necessary resources eventually. What? So, merchant. Ah. Is this the merchant I should watch out for? How about the business proposition, Your Grace? Ah, yes, the tavern in Baranga. The tavern will serve as more... I think I can do this. Do it. You won't regret it, Your Grace. I'll get right on with the work. 8 solid tables, 13 beds. We could make it cheaper, a shared chamber. It's going to work well. Nice. So now we have business. What are you hiding here, Pumpkin? You said I can't have a cat, so I got myself a different pet. I never said you couldn't have a cat. There's not Lorsulia's one. It's a snail. I found him in the gardens. I call him Smudge. Hey, it's an unusual name. It's an original name. He's nice, but he's not a cat. He's all slimy and sticky. Kind of gross. That's the best replacement I've found so far. Maybe if Lorsulia didn't have to leave, she could help me find something better. What if the cat stayed? Would you be happy if Lorsulia went alone? Well, then Dusty would miss Lorsulia. You said it yourself, but that's not an option. Either they should both stay or they both go. I'm afraid they both have to go, in that case. There's no way? No way. I think he would love it in the council chamber, Father. When can I go back? When can I go back there? You mean the snail? What was it, Smeary? Smudge! It's not that hard, Father. He smudges, that's why. Oh, yes, Smudge. I'm afraid you won't be able to go to council chamber for a while, though. King Talos is staying there until the wedding ceremony. Besides, I did tell you not to play in there, didn't I? Yes, Father. Okay. So peasant, and merchant. Let's see, what can I help you with? Grace, I have a small favor to ask of you. This is tiny. Would you happen to have any spare gold? You see, 1 piece of gold is all I asked for. This way, I could get myself some boots. Yes, that's it. Some new boots, of course. I know this is rather unusual, but I would greatly appreciate your help. So what do you say? Get out of here. I didn't mean to, Your Grace. Let me just disappear. Drunk. Come back when you're over. Peasant, please step forward. My village has been raided by bandits. Let me guess, there's a monster on the banners. No, not at all. What? Locals for sure, but they were armed. Our food supplies and cattle were stolen. We greatly appreciate your support. Sure. Shoot. There's one more outpost, though. Send a general up. He will track them down and give you back what's yours. Thank you, Grace. Okay, now the merchant. Your Grace, I've been robbed. I was on my way down to Hagos when a bunch of thugs threatened my life if I did not give them all my goods. Now I'm left with nothing and nowhere to go. Is there a chance I could count on your support? I'd like to say no. Was that him? What was the description of this one guy? Imprison him. No, Your Grace, I'm telling the truth. It was Radovia barbarians. Spend some time in the dungeon. We should let Lady Ada know that we found her wrongdoer. Yes, we should. We should. Let's send her a pigeon immediately. So, what's your thing? Sounds like Radovia has copycats of sorts. Other bandits can now get away with their crimes more easily. They know the blame will fall on the Radovians and hope we won't look for them. Things will settle down after the wedding, I'm sure, Your Grace. I hope so too. One general is there and the other one... I can't send any. I wish I could. I need generals. I need more generals. I don't have any. Sad, but true. Okay. Have a business taking gold off? Gold for boots. Huh. Okay, Sedani. This smudge. Okay, well. Let's get out of here. Let's make our round. The usual round. The sack for daughters of any kind. Is this one here now? I think still not. Yeah, she's not here. Okay. Then let's get to the dungeon, I think. Dungeon gardens. Yeah, dungeon first. There's this merchant. I really don't understand. Why am I here? You know why. How do you dare to ask that? I'm going to stay here until Lady Ada comes. Fine, Your Grace. Okay. I didn't think a king... Ah, yes, okay. He has nothing. Okay. Oh, well. That chamber. Wife or something? Wonder what? Darling? How are the wedding preparations going? Has Lorsulia spoken to you at all? She hasn't. I'm very worried about her. She hasn't eaten anything for the past few days. I hope she'll forgive us for this one day. Okay. See you later. Let's go to the garden. Let's see if what the daughters are doing. Nothing useful, it seems, and also nothing useless. Boring. Yes, it is boring. Stay safe. Okay. I think we're through here. Throne room it is. Oh no, I forgot the council chamber. The council chamber. Where the other guy is. I think he has not found anything, but we'll see. Useless. Okay. Let me go. This is for this week. But I think good news is I think we have paid our debt off, so anything that comes in with as money now is money coming in. So yeah, it's ours. So we call it a week. Ah, 14 and 9. Okay, cool. 25-25. That is nice. 1 week until the wedding. I need a general, and I need him now. Because the outposts need to go before the wedding. That I remember. Final week before the big night. Yes, I know. The last chance to deal with the Radovian posts. I need a general. The Queen wanted to see you, Your Grace. I don't have any general. Lady Ada, there she is. Your Grace, you called for me. Yes, remind me what the thief did look like. Dirty cream apron, green shirt, and a hat. Thank you. I will send for you as soon as he arrives. So, I found your thief. Your Grace, if I may, can I take him with me? Of course, do whatever you may desire with him. Don't worry, Your Grace. I'll show him where his place is. And of course you can count on my help during your upcoming battle. I don't have much to offer, but it's better than nothing. I'm glad we could become allies, Lady Ada. It's good to have you on our side. It's my pleasure. That's all. Cool. Let me know if you need anything. Sure. Have any generals? Your Grace, I'm starting to think that perhaps you are involved. What am I saying? Why would I say this? Why would you tell someone you know that they know? I better leave. I can leave, right? Yeah, do. Get out of here. Lorsulia and the peasant. Father, Lorsulia, you finally came out. Can you please come and meet me at the wall when you get a chance? I wanted to talk to you. Of course, I will see you there. As a peasant. Grace, I came here to ask for your help. My father is very sick with fever. Help me, please. He's pale as a ghost and he shakes and sweats all the time. We've tried treating the fever with cold water and poultices of butter, onion and garlic. We've given him a concoction of wormwood and mint. In gods, we even tried letting the bad blood with leeches. I'm afraid he might not last another night. Your Grace, if we have a court witch available, she could handle these diseases. Well, that's true. You should put word out that we are looking for one. As for your father, I have this medicine. It should help your father. It's something stronger that you wouldn't find on a rural stall. Really? That probably will help. Thank you, Your Grace. Papa, here I come. So I need a general and I need him now, which I unfortunately don't have. I don't have any. Uh-oh, that's not good. Since I miscalculated the amount of generals. Where's the other general, by the way? I haven't seen him for long. So, the wall. I think that is where I need to go first. It's great that she's here. Lorsulia. Oh, it's you. You wanted to see me? I'm sorry I shouted at you, Father. I didn't mean it when I called you stupid. I just wish things were different. I just wish I'd spent the past couple of days being with you, not angry at you. I know, darling. I know. I love you, Father. I love you too. More than anything in this world, Lily. Aw, I know. You hate it when I call you that. You're still my Luli. It's alright, Papa. I'll miss you calling me Luli. Your mother has prepared one hell of a wedding. Guess I better get ready before she finds me. I'll see you at the party. Okay. The mountains. Grey mountains. Luli loves them. We're lucky to have such a beautiful landscape. Oh. So we cannot get rid of the the last outpost. Sadly, I do not know what effect that has. It's nothing good, definitely, but we'll see. Luli. In the garden, something is happening. Hi, guards. How are you doing? Yeah. And what about, are you ready for the wedding? Yes, I just had one question I must ask you, Grace. Yes? Miss Much come to the wedding too? Well, I guess. But you need to keep him very close to you, said Annie. I always keep him close, Your Grace. Fine, he can come. Don't forget to say goodbye to Lorsulia. She's leaving right after the wedding. Yes, I also need to say goodbye to Dusty. It's going to be alright, Pumpkin. Yes, Father? Okay, we are almost ready for the wedding. It looks like it's going to be quite a banquet. Yeah, for you it will, not for Lorsulia. I still can't believe she's leaving. Hopefully she can learn to be friends with Prince Ivo. I don't think she wants to. I know. I wish we had more time to find a prince, but this is the way it has to be. So yeah. Don't do anything silly. Okay, that's this one. Then I think Royal Chamber next. The dresses. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Buying? How's it going? Everything's ready, apart from one last thing. Choosing a dress. I'll let you do the honors. Take this one. The middle gown. Nothing special, but for 25 pieces of gold we can't expect too much. So what do you think? The puffy one, yes? 25 gold. Let me think. There's nothing to think about. The puffy one. Is this a puffy one? Look at this puffy decorated piece of art. Isn't it beautiful? 50 gold is nothing for such litigants. What do you say then? Is this the one correct? They don't. Well, can be naked then. Chest of my old clothes, it even smells. It won't cost a coin, but what would everyone think? So, the puffy one. No! You don't have the money for that. Get the middle one. That's it. I'm broke after that. Okay, she will be angry at me, but I don't care. 25G, there you go. Not too bad, I suppose. Wow, I'm broke. So happy. Our daughter's marrying a prince. Prince, not a barbaric Radovian. I knew everything would turn out fine. See you later. Puffy one. Why would she want a puffy one? Not a chance. So he wants something, it seems. You find anything? No, they're useless. Okay, we're almost ready for the wedding. Been preparing for this for weeks. Booked a florist. Bought throne decorations. Have a live band. There was no need. I just wanted to be over and done with. Who cares about some stupid decorations? It's the vows that are important. I hate weddings. People forget what they are really about. Oh well, it's going to be quite a party either way. I'll see you there. Yes, very well. Okay, let's go. Yeah, so... Dungeon. Is here anything? No, nothing. Let's get out of here. And the last outpost. I cannot take care of it. Because my second general is AWOL. I have no idea where he is. I'll find it out somehow. Attack the enemy. Wedding? Evo? Good lord. He's weird. Have a business. Should do something. Gold for boots. He's out. Lorsulia and Aurelea. They are good. Waiting for the village is okay. Ah. Yeah, I think there's nothing I can do. I have to call it a week. 40 money now. One from Lady Ada. 1 resources. 2 from the market stall. 12 taxes and 9 of those. Yeah. So, this is where we look for the wedding after a little break. So 2 minutes, I'll be right back. Consequences by not being able to deal with all the outposts. That is at the moment my biggest concern. Yeah, being broke too. Yeah, broke-ish. I don't know if I get anything for that, but yeah. One time wedding, 0 weeks. Save and continue. Let's see what happens. The kings of Devon and Atana make an alliance treaty to join forces against Radovia. I'm overwhelmed by the beauty of my new wife here. I'll enjoy the company, I'm sure. And, ah, damn it. Ivo, are you alright? Of course, I'm perfectly fine. Thank you, Your Grace. So... like I said, company, my wife, yes, here, to that. Forgive me, father said I should make some kind of speech. I wasn't sure what to say. I hope I didn't offend you. Anyway, you look very pretty, Lorsulia. Oh. I can't blow this one. You get used to him. Maybe I should try to sell it. Because he's not a good lad. You get used to him. Please make some effort to give him a chance. At least you will be safe, and that's what matters most, darling. Your Grace, men from Radovia. You didn't manage to clear that post? I hope this is nothing serious. A nearby village was raided. They've kidnapped the blacksmith's children. We'll deal with this later. I'll have my general check this out as soon as I have time. Yes, Your Grace. I'll be on my way, if you will. Excuse me. 2 happiness minus. Okay, Talis. Talis. About the Radovians. This seals the deal, Eryk. You get the army, I get full access to the archives. Yes, it's a deal. I wasn't sure if you would honor our bargain, Eryk. I'm a man of my word. Well, I suppose you are. And the party went on. Everyone was busy eating fancy food, drinking the finest wine. The band was okay too, I think. I looked for him everywhere. I've stirred up every pot, even in the kitchen. Don't worry, we'll find him, Serani. This salad looks surprisingly flavorsome. What is it? A Caladese recipe? The dress is not half bad. Didn't know they had such a supreme taste. Your snails are extremely undercooked for... What snails? That's not part of the menu. Smart! Yeah. The party went better than anyone expected. Of course, better be. It was so expensive. Listen, I think I've wasted... I've spent enough time with the guests. I really need to get back to the archives, so if you don't mind, I will take my leave, Eryk. Talis, ha! Your Grace. Leaving so early? Toast, toast, drink at least one more with us. See? Perfect timing, Your Grace. Will I get some peace after that? To the young couple! Hmm? Until the ill-fated toast, that is. What? What happened? Eryk, do something! Move! Talis was on the ground before anyone had a chance to react. He is not, is he? Father! Your Grace! Father! Oh my. What twist. How could you? Eryk, how could you ever allow for this to happen? Eryk, you have accommodated us in your castle, which we are grateful for, but this is beyond our beliefs. You have failed as a host and are responsible for the events of tonight. The king of Atana, Talis, is dead. Ivo, your Talis' only son. You have no choice but to take the burden of the crown upon yourself. Go ahead, Ivo. Eryk, I can't believe this. You leave me no choice. As the new king of Atana, my first order is to withhold the armies that my father promised to you. And I will not be paying for your agents. Eryk, the king of Davin, you are responsible for Talis' death, unless otherwise can be proven upon a royal trial. Until then, Davin will not receive support from Atana. No. Lorsulia, pack your things. You're taking my father home. We're taking my father home, yeah. Wait, no, you can't do that. Your Grace, the wedding is over. The vows were said. The marriage still stands. Have courage, my darling. Your kingdom has agents available for hire that will be listed here, okay? Make an agent available. In the next week you will need to pay them. To hire an agent, click on the button with their name. You will see it added to the summary. There is none available. Ah, here. Stan General. Hire him. Has to be hired. No can do. We need to pay for him. We need him. We really need him. Grevno week 10. I don't know in what catastrophe I am. And that's all I can recall, Your Grace. Considering how much I drank that night, it's quite remarkable I remember anything. Huh. Was useful, thank you. Your version of events will definitely prove useful in the investigation. We are glad your daughter has been found safe and well. I think we have examined all the guests, Your Grace. And we haven't heard anything out of the ordinary. Talus soldiers were the main bulk of our army. Solving the murder case will surely convince Ivo to aid us in battle. Whoever did poison Talus must have planned it out to the smallest detail. If you find any leads, do let me know, Your Grace. Talus wasn't anyone's favorite person, but you'd need to have a very good reason to murder the King of Atana. We mustn't lose focus on our main goal, however. Radovia won't wait for us to resolve this. In this situation, we shan't rely on Talus Ivo's army. We need to seek help from other lords in case we can't convince Ivo in time. As for the army, we will need to reach out to neighboring lords, make allies, sign treaties. Sounds like you're in a pretty pickle. In quite a pickle, Your Grace. Still here? Speaking of allies, treaties, etc., I have a hefty army waiting for orders. I can throw in some extra gold and supplies to aid you too. 230 men and 6 gold. Would be great. Thank you, Lord Atten. Not so fast, Your Grace. I can't simply give everything away for nothing, now can I? Lust from Pendle, Your Grace. He stopped delivering spices to my associates in Branca. Turmeric, caraway, anise, foods as bland as hell without all these. Persuade Lurs to renew the deliveries, and my men will aid you in the battle, Your Grace. I'll see what can be done. Very well, Your Grace. Well, that's a start. We should invite Lurs over to see what we can do. Please do. I've also marked areas of interest on the map. It might be worth checking them. Maybe we can find a piece of gold or two. We don't know how... What is this? We don't know when Radovia will show up, but we need to start preparing for the battle as soon as possible. I have made a note of things we can do on our weekly summary, Your Grace. We should be able to deny payment for our agents. Should we? We can't expect them to work if you don't pay them, but at least we can save a coin. Maintaining our army will also cost us supplies. It only gets more difficult from now on, Your Grace. Oh, and here are the petitioners. Perhaps the servant will shine some light on the case. Okay, the local map to explore locations and help locals to try to gain extra resources. I want to make allies first. Oh, Lurs. Invite him. Some lords will provide extra gold or supplies in addition to the army offer. Lord offerings are shown to the right of the profile. I need this one. Yeah, I need this one. He's 200. King Ivo. Still here. He's RIP. Oh, there's so many. Ada is okay. Yeah, Lurs. Invite him. Okay. What else? Map. How many agents do I have available? That is now a good question. I don't know. There are 3 places that we can explore. 0. Where are my generals? Here's 1. Your Grace? I have found the bandits and have returned the supplies to the village. They should bother us no more, Your Grace. Thank you. At least something. Merchant, servant, and peasant. Okay, let's see the merchant. Your Grace, the tavern you helped me to establish is up and running. It's doing so well that it is not just a stop between long trips. It's more of a destination on its own now. As promised, I will now start sharing my profits with you. A whole 1 gold every week. Sounds fair, right? Does, actually. Or should I pressure him a little bit more? I need more. Ridiculously low. 3. I think this will be fair for both parties. I guess you're right, Your Grace. 3 pieces of gold it is, then. Was worth a shot. It was not, you greedy gallo. Annoying. Okay, let's get the servant next. You have called for me, Your Grace. Tell me what happened during the wedding night. I don't know, Your Grace. I was only bringing food and drinks, like I was told. I'm sorry, Your Grace. I swear I did nothing. By the gods. Please don't punish me. I swear, I didn't know those things were poisoned. Only picked them up from the kitchen and brought them to the ceremony. I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. Who hired the servant? Boy, stop crying and tell me something useful. Have you seen anyone suspicious around the castle? No, Your Grace. I've seen no one, please. Let me go. I promise I didn't do anything. But the dungeon guard might know something. He has mentioned he saw someone in the wine cellar that night. I don't know anything else, though. I swear. Maybe I get some information. I believe that narrows our search, then. I agree. You may go, but don't leave Devon until after the royal trial. Thank you, Your Grace. Ah. Peasant, please, step forward. Your Grace, my son, a disgrace to the family. I sent him to gather some brushwood in the forest. Turns out he's too dumb to find a way back home. Do you think you could help us find him? I mean, there's no rush. Give him gold, though. I'll send a general. I have 1 general now. A general for 2 weeks is 18. So this is cheaper. Here's some gold. Cover your losses. I get paid for losing my son? That's wonderful. Thank you, Your Grace. Teresina, go send all the other little presents to the forest. We are getting rich. Okay, of course. Alright. So that's all I can do because I need the general to go to Luba. Go. Yes, thank you. Alright. We need that. How do I get out of here? Cancel. Okay, cool. That is not good. So we should go and talk. Aurelia, convince me. I have some plans here. Yes or no? We should have a look at the dungeon guard because he could have some important information. So chamber, bed chamber, dungeon. Throne room was also something. Let's go to the gardens first. Yes, father. I hate that you had to see that. Yeah, the wedding didn't really go to plan, did it? No, what happened was terrible. The wedding went fairly well until then. Lorsulia was even considering dancing. She looked very beautiful in her dress. I really miss her, father. I miss her too, Eryk. Okay, stay safe. Let's see. Next could be the bedchamber. Let's see what Aurelia has to say. Darling? What happened at the wedding was awful. I still can't believe Talos was poisoned. Could have been me. Do you think Lorsulia will be alright? Evo seems very upset. I'm sure she will be. Fine. As soon as we find out who's responsible for this, we can renew our treaty with evil. Who could have done something so terrible? It must have been one of the guests. We are gathering evidence. When we have enough proof, we will call the royal trial. Alright, darling. Let's hope it gets resolved quickly. I think I'll get some rest. I'll let you rest. Okay. Fair enough. Let's go to the dungeon. Dungeon guard. How can I help? I heard you know something about Talus' death. Tell me about what happened during the wedding night. The servant said you saw someone. Saw someone? No, but I found this. It's some kind of tooth, I think. Oh, and how did you obtain this item? I was guarding the prisoners, Your Grace. Well, I might have had a drink or two with the other guards. It was a time to celebrate, after all. I never left the dungeons, of course. Until the end of my watch, that is. What happened at the end of your watch? I was doing the usual check of all the cellars. Yes, a little unsteady, but that's where I found the tooth. Where exactly did you find this? In the wine cellar, Your Grace. I didn't see anyone going in there, though. Well, they probably crept in while you were busy drinking. I'm sorry, Your Grace. I really didn't mean for anything bad to happen. Let's have a look here. Where are empty? Can I go here? I can't. Okay, makes sense. A tooth. That chamber is still something. What is here? I have a lead on the investigation. I found some clues that might lead us to the person who's behind Talus' death. What have you found? An animal tooth. This animal tooth is a very exotic thing. We don't have dragons anywhere near Devon. The guard found it in the wine cellar. It could be from a merchant or someone who's dealt with big beasts before. Maybe take it to a hunter. See if he can tell where exactly this tooth came from. We don't have a hunter in the castle. I'll ask Audrey to put the word out that we're looking for one. Okay, let's go. Audrey it is. Investigation progress, yes. I prepared a table for you with the overview of all of your evidence. When we find evidence items, they will be shown on there, together with the information we have gathered about each one. We can question lords about the items we have found so far. Okay. A big pointy animal or monster tooth. Oh. We don't have big creatures around the castle. Someone must have lost it. So I can't get a hunter here. Where's the table? Let's see how the army is now. Difficult. Cannot be sure if people will support us with his army. Need to focus on making as many lords and islas as possible. Scouts reported that we would need a battalion of at least 1,000 soldiers. Okay, cool. That's all. I think I need to go to the throne room, though. To the council chamber. Chidani. Your Grace? How are you doing? Is everything alright? Last week's event were quite distressing for all of us. I don't understand why this would happen. How could someone eat Smudge? Dusty is gone. Now Smudge is, well... Smudge is 6 feet underground. But then again, I couldn't dig that deep, so I just covered him with rock. It's so boring here without Luli. You promised you'd convince her to stay. I didn't. Is she even going to visit us? Of course she will. Let's give her some time to settle in first, and then we'll arrange to bring her for dinner. Do you think she could bring Dusty? I don't think so, Tidani. He's a cat. They don't like to be locked up in a cage for hours. I'll find a new pet then, before she comes then. Goodbye. You later, Pumpkin. Yes. So, yeah. Where is this table he was talking about? Pigeon. How can there be a pigeon? No, not there. Audrey, where did you put the table? Ah. No idea. Nobody knows. Ah. Still something more he wants to tell, I think. But what? Lords, yes. Lords offer a lot of support and resources, and most importantly, in the armies that they control. Upon making a treaty, they will offer a one-off boost for army. Each week we will also receive sums of gold and supplies from our allies. That's good. Agents. If you need extra agents, I will put the word out that we're hiring. When agents visit our halls, we can decide to hire them. Each agent needs to be paid weekly. If you want to use their services, if you don't pay them, they will become unavailable. We can send our agents to help the petitioners. It usually takes some time for them to complete the task. Okay? Ah. Let me check if there's anything else new. There's still something. Is that diamond? What did I not say? Ah. Maybe we need to complete these like this. Tavern business. Okay. Then allies. Via the scent. I don't have any pigeons. So yeah. The map. This one is being explored. I think. If I remember correctly. Yes, it is. Grevno, Luba, Wolomi, and Kusano. Yeah, we need every penny we can get now. So yeah. I think we're done for the week. Week 10. Yeah, that's it. Should see what a pigeon brought. Yeah, please. Dear father, we have arrived. Atana is nothing like Devon. The vast streets of Hagos expand endlessly, it seems. Asalia would love to get lost in here. The journey was tiring, but the views have compensated for everything. Sidani would have made your ears full of the questions if she saw the landscapes here. The cliffs and rocks span across the whole of Atana. It all makes you feel very small. On top of all these rocks, there lies Hagos, like a nest, looking over everything. Now I understand why they use the griffin as their banner. I'm really sorry for the last weeks we spent together. Hug mother for me, Lorsulia. Atana can be very pretty. But also very dangerous. You don't want to be caught out in the rural windstorms. You should reply to Lorsulia. Tell her it's good to hear from her. Of course. What should I ask her about? I'm not sure. Maybe the girls have some questions. Of course, let me know when you're ready to write the letter. Actually, I am. I talked to the girls. Oh, or did I? I'm quite sure I did, but let's check if they are still there. Yeah. Let's click every time. Oh, there's so much more. Let's see. Yes, father. Lorsulia sent a letter. Your sisters arrived safely in Atana. She said you would love it there. I'm sure I would. If I ever got to leave this castle, you would be able to leave the castle if you behaved better. Yeah, right. When you write to Luli, can you ask her about Ivo? What is he like? I just can't imagine having to leave here. Live with some strange man. If there's any free space in the letter, I'll ask her. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. The other girl is here. Hi. Lorsulia wrote a letter. I'm about to reply something to her. You want me to say anything from you? Oh, yes. Tell her I'm taking a bedchamber. Mother, let me. Oh, no. Tell her Salia read her diary. No, that's not right. I've very limited space, Pumpkin. So I can only say one thing? Yes. Oh, this is too big of a decision. I will come to you later when I think of something good enough. Fine. Don't worry about it too much. You will write more letters. But the first one is the most important. Well, come and see me whenever you're ready. Okay. See you later. So then wife it is. Let's see. One sec. Alright, so, darling. Lorsulia sent a letter. Our daughter has arrived safely. She seems to like Atana. I'm quite jealous of her. Atana is a beautiful place. The castle is much better than ours too. I hope she will learn her way around soon. I'm sure she will, darling. When you write to her, tell her I'm sending my best wishes to both of them. Ask her how she is dealing with all of these new things, and what has she been doing with her sisters, without her sisters. Of course, I don't want to write her a full-length book. I'll see what I can do. Thank you, my darling. Okay. The lead, we talked about that. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Let's get out of here. To the throne room. Write the answer. Okay, ask about Ivo. What is he like as a husband? How's he dealing with his father's death? And say that I wish to give him my condolences. Mention that we are working on finding the murderer. Very well, Your Grace. I'll write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. Can you write more? No. Okay. Ah. I think that's it for this week. Unfortunately. Let's call it a week. Tables. It's 25. Wait a sec. Unlock 7 additional locations to explore. In 10 army per week. Carnival. In 5 boost to contentment. 1 use. Not yet. General will be available during the battle. Ah. An army per week. That sounds tempting. I need 35 gold for that. I have 18. Army needs food and supplies to stay maintained and ready for battle. The bigger the army you have, the more supplies it will cost to maintain it. To pay the army upkeep, simply click on the pay button. See the cost added to the summary below. Okay. If you don't pay the army upkeep cost, you will lose some soldiers. We have how many soldiers now? We have 160, right? I think so. This is for 1,000. Yeah, we let the pay on. The 51 resources, that's enough. Could give more. Happiness. For 30. No, I don't want to do that now. And any of the other upgrades I cannot even afford at the moment. So yeah. Grevno, week 11. So let's see. Alright, there are now General, Lurs, Pietro, Sedani, Asalia. Okay. Alright, let's see what the General has to say. Your Grace, the nearby river has dried up. The residents have been carrying water to their homes from a lake for days. I helped them with my horse and now they have extra water saved for a few days. I made sure they knew it was thanks to the king. Thank you, General. You're nice. Lurs, Pietro, Zidani, and Asalia. Lurs was the guy that we needed to confront about the spices. Yes, I think so. Let's get him. Call from you, Grace. Yes, I did. I've heard about spices. But that you have stopped supplying Blanca with resources. Spices, I believe. I suspect you've been speaking to Etten. He trades my spices with Prasis to get fortune dabs. Some call it Dipu Dabu. But it's most commonly known by the name of Oracle Dust. I've heard about Radovia. I can help if you aid me in return. What's Oracle Dust? It has medical uses, of course, but also recreational, highly addictive. It's particularly popular amongst priests and the like. Something about spiritual enlightenment. Makes a lot of coin, but ultimately costs people's lives. I want no part in this. Shame. I'm losing sales, though. Okay. Prasis? It's far away. I've heard enough. Your Grace, I urge you to help me curtail Etten's plan. Do not buy any Oracle Dust. And if you hear of anyone trying to sell dust, don't hesitate to put them in a dungeon. Okay. If anything suspicious happens, make sure I'm the first one to know. If you do the right thing here, be sure that my army will stand by your side when the war begins. 200 soldiers. I can also help with 6 supplies. I heard Etten is selling dust near Kuski. The first step in the right direction would be to stop the deliveries. Huh. I'll first talk to him. I'll see what Lord Etten has to say about this first. Just don't let that buffoon get under your skin, Your Grace. Okay, so, listen. I have this animal tooth. Can you tell me anything about it? Looks like a healthy animal, no holes or chips. I'm not sure what animal it could have come from. I'm not much of an expert in beasts. Okay. Stuff stealer, something suspicious. Huh. Okay. That's all. The Basu? As you wish, Your Grace. It's him. Audrey. We should invite Lord Etten, Your Grace. We should. Make sure what Lurs is saying is true before we decline Etten's alliance. You can find Etten on the alliance allies panel. Okay, we should be here next week if you send a pigeon immediately. Let's see, one of those... Or maybe they have something... I don't know. Here's 6 gold, here's 6 others. Invite him. Let's see. Peasant... Pietro, Cardani, Asalia, and Peasant. Let's see. I'm sorry for what I said last time, Your Grace. I cannot think straight sometimes. Thing is, someone is after me. But how can I find out who it is? I don't have a clue. If I tell anyone that I know, then they will know, and that is worse, right? How can I help you? How can I help if you won't tell me exactly what's happening? Your Grace, you don't understand. Tell me what you did to make someone want to come after you. I just saw a man and... No, that's not it. I don't know. I can't tell you, Your Grace. What if this person's listening? You should leave. Don't waste my time if you can't come up with a way for me to help you. Fine, Your Grace. I really didn't mean to upset you. I'm just scared. Don't come here again. Okay. Could have thrown him in prison, though. So, Zidani, Asalia, and Peasant. 3 more. Your Grace. I hate that Lorsulia has left already. She looked very pretty in her dress. She would look beautiful in any dress. Already miss her father. When I have a wedding, can I wear the same dress? Of course you can, Zidani. Mother said Lorsulia sent a letter and that she's fine. Have you already replied to her? Have you asked about Dusty? I haven't asked about Dusty yet. Can you please ask Lorsulia about the cat father? Where does she sleep? What does she eat? What does he eat? Is he alive even? I will ask her about this day. Yes, yes, Sidani. Ah, thank you, Father. I mean, Your Grace. Okay. Cat information. Asalian peasant. Father, you promised to practice sword fighting with me, remember? Maybe you could try later today. Please? Of course. I'll see you in the gardens once I'm done here. Then the peasant. Your Grace, men with monsters on their banners came ravaging our village. They set our barn on fire. It wasn't long before the flames spread to other buildings. The village is still burning. Most of our supplies are already lost. Please send us some help. It would be 14 supplies. Give it. I believe that should be enough to get you back up and running. Your Grace, that is very kind. Your good deeds will spread far, I'm sure. Okay. So, what else are we up to? I'm not sure. Let's go somewhere. Probably some more stuff. We need to at least go sword fighting. Let's do that. Aha! Yes, Father. How's your practice? Are you ready? Hey, that was good. Ah, I know. Ouch. Too slow. Haha. Have you heard about Sidani? What happened? I told her she could find a pet that can actually do something. I told her she should find a pet that can actually do something besides being disgusting. She has been leaving bait in the garden since then. Nothing has been showing up, so I took one of the stuffed skunks from the hall and put it behind the bush. In the evening, I told her something took her bait. When she saw a huge skunk, half her size, she panicked. She grabbed my sword. It barely lifted. It was hilarious. She kept hitting that poor skunk, but it wouldn't budge. Poor Sidani. He wouldn't hurt an animal. Mother heard her scream. She came and ruined everything. Sidani actually cried when she found out the thing was stuffed. Oh, Aurelea. Come on, Father. You have to admit this is funny. Only a little bit. Can't believe she would attack a skunk. She thinks she can fight because she keeps seeing you running around with a sword. I know, she keeps pestering me to fight her. We should end it here. I better go check on Sidani. Where is she? I don't know where her favorite place was. I think it was here. Let's see. There she is.
Hello?
Grace? You want to talk about the skunk? Asalia told me what happened. Well, I just got scared and I didn't know what else to do. It was dark out there and the eyes were shiny. I was worried you'd be mad at me for bringing monsters to the castle. So I just took Asalia's sword. I'm sorry I ruined your stuffed animal, Father. I hope you forgive me. Of course. It was an old stuffed skunk. I was going to get rid of it anyway. You are very brave, but I don't want you running around with that sword again, alright? Fine, I won't. Okay. Alright, so, yeah. Let's get out of here. Skunk. Well, stories. So many stories. I have one general now. I should send him out to Wolomi. Actually, Kaski. Something. Let's go to Kaski. Yeah, General will go. Thank you. Alright. Is he back already? It's 0 weeks. Yeah, he is. Hi. How are you doing? You Grace? That's all. Like 0 weeks. Keep up the good work, Sam. Yes, Your Grace. I'm wasting too much time on these two, I think. I should invite someone else with a smaller army. It said we need at least 1,000 men. Let me sum up. 2, 4, 30, 7, 30, 8, 50. That would be 1,000. But I think the bigger ones will not work. But we'll see. We should send for Lena soon. Very soon. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I can't do anything else today. Can you get home, please? Get to the throne room. There you go. Okay, anything new? Prepared a table for you with the overview of all your evidence. Ah. The animal tooth. That's all we have until now. That's not much. That's all I have. Army upkeep -4. Sten is -9. Okay. +9 +1. Very good. Heaven business is now 3. We are getting up there. We are getting up. It's very good. 7 additional locations to explore. How can I get more generals? I don't know. We can pay this easily. Not an issue. We have enough resources for now. So let's see. Grevno week 12. Okay. General is back. Very good. How's our investigation going? I found this animal tooth, but I don't know how it ended up in our castle. I prepared a table. Yes, I know. I don't know how to find the table. Okay, whatever. General, Lord Etten, Sedani and Sedani. No, Sedani and Peasant. Okay. General, you first. Grace? Situation got pretty hot. It wasn't possible to avoid bloodshed. Nonetheless, we have secured Lord Etten's dust bars. Really? So here is a dust day. How may I be of service, Your Grace? Let me ask about the tooth first. Can you tell me anything about it? What is an animal tooth doing in a vice cellar? It looks like someone has lost it. I'm trying to find its owner. I don't know, Eryk. Probably someone who's interested in animals or creatures, shall I say. Ah. Okay, but I know why you need the spices. Your Grace, I can explain. Oracle dust is far from dangerous. As far as I've been told, it has medical use more than anything else. It's just an easy way to make some gold. It doesn't matter if you sell dust or not. It's going to get out to the people anyway. If we are the ones selling it, then at least we are the ones profiting. You just pass it on. Don't trouble yourself with the people who use it. In fact, I could really use your help in this operation. And in return, I will always be at your service. I have a location near Beltoise that has some problems with the locals. Send an agent its way, and maybe he could give us a hand. Also, if anything out of the ordinary happens, then make sure I'm the first to know. We need to keep an eye on other sellers. If anyone comes selling, make sure to buy a pack or two. I will be able to double your earnings. If you do right by me, I will be sure to do right by you. I will give you my men, gold, and supplies. Maybe I should be awake. I need to check the situation later. I can't promise anything. At least you're not saying no. Look, I will throw in something extra for your effort. Alongside 230 men, I will throw in my hounds. They're deadly and precise. The Radovians won't know what hit them. Oh, and I think I just remembered something about the night Talos died. I've had a fair bit to drink at this stage, so everything was kind of blurry. But I did see someone in the gardens that night when I was watering the flowers. If you haven't already, you might want to poke around in there. So you're welcome, Your Grace. Huh. I think it's all. You may take your leave. Interesting. Athens offers very generous, Your Grace. We could certainly use his hounds and army in battle, but as promising as trading dust sounds, it could cause problems later. I agree with them. If we decide to help Athens, we can be sure that Lewis will cancel his offer of an army. We do not allow dust sales. God knows what havoc this substance will cause in the future. Better not risk it. I don't want people coming to me crying that they've lost family members to this poison. Of course, Your Grace. In that case, we should aid Lewis in stopping this nasty business. Send a general to Kaski as soon as possible to shut down the trading site he was talking about. And if we ever come across anyone wanting to sell dust, we should imprison them for a while, just to discourage further sales. Lewis will be happy to hear this, so after we have done what he asked for, we should invite him over. We should. So, there's a peasant and Sedani. It's a new pet you're hiding there, Pumpkin. Your Grace, may I introduce you? The Stabber. Oh no. The Hedgehog. What is a Stabber? Why the Stabber? Well, I wanted to name him Hansen, but that name is already taken. The other option was to call him Squisher, but it didn't seem like that would scare off enemies. Underneath he has a velvet, yummy tummy, and wish you could just stroke and squish all day. But on top it's a whole different story. On top he is a scary, stiff stabber. Okay. How did he come up with this? But father, do you know the tale of Hansen? Oh. Hansen was a hedgehog who rode on a black rooster, Your Grace. He was ugly and unwanted, but one day he helped the king on his way home. As a prize, the hedgehog asked the king to promise to give him whatever greets him first upon his return home. It turned out that the king's daughter was the first to greet him. 1 year later, the hedgehog came to claim his reward and married the princess. It was difficult for the princess to love the ugly creature Hansen was, but she learned to accept him, and once she proved her true love for him, Hansen turned into the most handsome, biggest prince with the biggest castle made out of diamonds. Story sounds familiar. I wish life was as simple as a fairy tale. Yes, Lady Danica always tells me this tale before bed, father. It's a well-known story. A lot of books have different versions of it. The most popular was something about an old man with white hair killing monsters. It's very silly, but Danica likes this one a lot. See, I'll turn the stabber into a prince. Prince? Oh, it's not for me, father. Once the stabber is a prince, he can help me get Luli back. I'm sure she will like him more than ever. And then she and Dusty can come back to the castle. Okay, fine, keep it. Very well, keep the stabber close to you and don't lose him. And don't stab yourself. It's not the stabber. It's the stabber. Oh, okay. The stabber is on a mission and he is about to stab someone. Okay. We need a witch here. At least she will be occupied. Yes. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. So let's check the peasant out. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. These scum are fiercer than any others. There have been casualties. They have killed an entire family. We are counting on help from your general, Your Grace. You should keep an eye on these bandits, make sure Radovians are not creating further posts. If they are locals, you should show them that there's no place for such behavior. I agree. You shall get the help you need. My general will find the bandits and bring them to justice. I knew we would get revenge. Thank you, Your Grace. Any time. So let's see what else is going on in the castle. We need to... We've got a pigeon. Let's send out for Lord... whatever his name was. Let me see. Lurs. Yeah, rather him than that. And invite him over. Okay, after that we can finally invite some others over. Let's see. We have to widen our... We have to widen our influence. Aurelea, what does she have? Darling? Lord Etten visited me. It turns out he's trading oracle dust and wants my help with it. Lord Lurs doesn't approve of the business. He thinks it's bad for people. I've helped Lurs with stopping Etten's trade stand. But really, I don't know what to think about it. Well, do you really think that selling dust is bad to people? It's bad to people. It does have side effects. If more people start using it with no regulation, we could have problems. We don't have enough resources or doctors to deal with things going wrong. But then again, it might also be that nothing bad happens. What do you think? I mean, I hear God's servants use it, so I'm sure he's fine. It's fine. After the war with Radovia, if things start going wrong, we can always stop supporting Etten. Thank you, sweetheart. I guess it's worth thinking about it. It's fine, dear. Let me know if you need to discuss anything else. Ah, nothing. Okay. Oh well. Daughter there? You want a sword fight? Yes, father. Nothing. Okay. Huh. There was no one new? No, but only one old. Oh, did you have anything to do with Thales' death? It would be very interesting in your interest. It would be very much in your interest that the deal go through. How could I do anything from behind these bars? I've got to say, whoever killed your king to put you in a difficult spot. You don't say. Ah yes, someone said I should inspect the garden. Let me go there one more time. I should inspect it. Why, what is here? What is here? Ah. Asalia. Here's nothing. Why do I need to inspect the garden? Aurelia used to love to sit here and knit. Now she gets more peace in her bedchamber. It's nothing. No, 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 no. Yes, okay. Huh. There's a crack. This paving stone looks like it was moved. If I could get something sharp and thin to lift it. A sword would be too thick. It needs to be something smaller. Can't use that there. Huh? You don't have big creatures. Yeah, I know. Something pointy. Where can I get something? I'll ask my... assistant. There's nothing small and pointy. I looked something somewhere. Where can I get something small and pointy? Here, maybe? Needles. Yes, let's go. Ah. Okay. Piece of paper. Oh, it appears to be some sort of letter. It has a map of the castle. It reads, "Find wine in the cellar. Mix it with 7 drops of the substance in a glass. Be seen by no one." It looks like an instruction letter to whoever poured poison in Thales' wine. It's beautifully decorated with some flowers. We don't usually decorate our letters. It would be too costly. maybe we can trace those drawings to the person who has written this. Ah, maybe she knows. Maybe the wife knows. Aurelia, listen. I found some clues that might lead us to the person who's behind Talis' death. What have you found? A letter. I found this letter in the gardens. It contains instructions about pouring poison in a wine glass and a map of castle. The letter seems to be decorated with flowers like in the olden days. How can we trace this letter to whoever wrote it? It's a very important piece of evidence, Eryk. Ask a general if he knows of anyone who decorates their letters in such manner. If he's available, he'll probably be at the wall. He's not available. That's a problem. Wall. Yeah, nobody there. As I said. We need more generals. We need a witch, and we need so many things. A witch, a doctor. Okay. That's all we have now. I have to wait for the general to be back. I don't know how long he is away, though. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. So that was week 12. I have a feeling I will call it here after saving. Let me check this out quickly. Yeah, he's out for 2 weeks. All right. Yeah, this is actually where we call it for today. I've been reading so much, the tongue is a little bit heavy now. So yeah, today is shorter stream. That is what we do, and yeah, Yes, Your Grace. That is the name of the game. Quite a nice game, actually. It's surprisingly nice. It is an interesting game on so many levels that we have to manage a lot a week. I need more generals. I need more generals, really. I wonder if I need this to be active in order to get 10 army per week, and then it gets more expensive too. Well, well. I'm not sure what to do now. But yeah, we'll definitely save here and quit. So yeah. Yes, Your Grace is the name of the game. That's it for today. For what is now? Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. I've forgotten again. Yeah, it was a bad night. Today's Wednesday. Yeah, that's it for today. Wednesday, 13th. So next time we will continue tomorrow. We'll continue with the Yes, Your Grace. Until then, thank you very much for watching. I hope you like the game, to watch the game as much as I like to play it. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay out of trouble. I hope to see you soon again, and bye.